Welcome back, everyone, to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 24, Episode 5 of A Song of Ice and Fire tabletop miniature game. We've had some major damage from Round 4 against the forces of the Unsullied and against the Stagknights. We're going to jump into Round 5 gameplay. Thank you for watching. Jumping into round 5, I'll clean up these activation tokens. We've got damage for both of our Unsullied Spearmen and our Unsullied Swordsmasters. We've also got the Stagknights almost down to just one row. Also our High Garden Pikemen quite damaged. Finally, 2 losses for the Dothraki veterans and 1 loss for our Champions of the Stag. I want to read a quick note here from Champions of the Stag. It says, in keeping with the Baratheon doctrine of heavy arms and heavier armor, Champions of the Stag are knights in full plate mail, top massive gestures. These juggernauts have all the mobility of cavalry and the staying power of frontline units. Intelligent commanders are best served keeping them mobile to force engagements in their own choosing. But if needed, champions can hold the line longer than most other cavalry. So we'll have those in gameplay in the coming round. We'll have a quick word from our sponsor, then jump into round 5 gameplay. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, we've got a bookstore link down in the description where you can check out the 6 volumes of the Cat 2 journals out of Lovecraft's Providence, also available in the hardcover omnibus edition. We've got the Dirges of the Alabaster Kings, the Saturnalis Thralmorin, and the Lost Cypria, as well as our artificial psychoanalysis of desiring machines. Pick up our Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga, as well as our Alchemical Courtship in the Dreamland Saga, of Volume 1 of which is soon to be adapted into the Celiphaeus comic book series. Go check out our Patreon for more details on that. Thank you all for your support. Check out the bookstore link in the description. Now back to the show. Okay, I think I'm going to play another one of these forced refuse to yield. I'm going to have this played against, when they do their morale test, I'll do that. Okay, so I've got that in the bag. Let's start out. Sure, why don't we just do this? We'll just start out with the Stagknights. Stagknights against the Unsullied Swordmaster. Stagknights get 7 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rolls of 6 cause 2 hits. Ooh. Oh. That is unfortunate. So they've got only 2 hits. And we can roll the defense for that. Unsullied pass the defense. They do take 1 damage. So we'll roll a morale check. And they pass the morale check, and then as a result, we can play this. After the morale check. We can do die 3 plus 1 wounds. So die 3 plus 1. They get 2 wounds restored, so that'll be 1. Not the greatest roll, but that's okay. We restored an extra unit here. So we've got the. Stagknights have gone. We played another one of the refuse to yield of Greyworm. Let's move on to the Unsullied Swordmaster themselves. They have 7 dice, and they need a 3 plus. And they get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Defense from the Stagknights with Renly. Whoa. They missed all of them. They do get 1 out, so Defender suffer to the defense rolls, panic test. No, that is 5. Renly Baratheon is defeated. But his troops will fight on. That is a huge loss. That's amazing. Okay, so Stagknights are out. That means the Unsullied Swordmasters are free, we'll mark them as activated. Let's move to the Champions of the Stag. Champions of the Stag versus the Dothraki Veterans. That'll be it'll be 7 dice. Champions of the Stag, it's 6, 7 dice. With a 3+ for the Champion's Wrath. 1, 2, 3 damage. Dothraki 4+. Oh, they take all 3 damage. 1 more Dothraki. The veteran is taken out of the game. The Dothraki veterans get to capitulate. I'll activate them. Dothraki veterans get a roll of 5 dice for +3, and they get 4 hits. The Champions of the Stag need 2+, and they block all of them. So Champions of the Stag are just really an unstoppable force here. Okay, last up, we have our Unsullied Pikemen. Unsullied Pikemen led by Greyworm. So, Greyworm, Unsullied Pikemen. Greyworm's got that cool position here. So sort of side arming it. Pikemen, and then we've got our High Guardian Pikemen as well. They, on their turn, they can restore a hit. So our High Guardian Pikemen to defend. We'll start out with the Unsullied Pikemen with 7 at +3. We get 1, 2, 3, 4 hits on the Pikemen. Pikemen is 4+. They are able to block 2, and they take 2 damage. So 2 damage is 2 more High Guardian Pikemen. And let's have them roll that panic test. I think I also forgot another panic test. They pass it, and the panic test passed, and then panic test for the High Guardian Pikemen also passed. Okay. That will be the activation for Greyworm. Let's keep them both on the table. We'll have the High Guardian Pikemen return fire. They get to restore 1 troop. And they will roll with 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they needed 4+, so they're only doing the 3 damage. And our Unsullied Pikemen need a 4+ to defend. They get 2 5s, so they get 1 point of damage. Another Unsullied Pikeman. Taken out of the game. And let us roll their panic test. Panic test of 10, they pass with plenty to spare. Just double check on these cards. When a friendly unit attacks a unit after attack dice are rolled, everything's off the board already, so let's just leave it at that. Okay, I think that's going to wrap it up for the round. So we've lost Renly Baratheon, the bannermen of the Stagknights, but the Stag banner still is carried on with the champions of the Stag and our Highgarden pikemen. Let's see if they can defeat the Unsullied. It's looking pretty grim for them right now, though. So I'll see you in round number 6. Thanks for watching.